the first stocks we're going to talk about is GOEV. GOEV. Last tick was $3.77. Going to the chart, it looks like we're seeing some resistance, and we're seeing it's starting to up again here. Wonder why. We'll go into the details of it. So it was up 14 cents after hours, and then going on to what would you say they do here? They manufacture electric vehicles. It's designed to modular electric platform purpose, designed to deliver vehicle interior space and adaptable to support a wide range of vehicle applications for consumers and businesses. The company was founded in August 2018 and headquartered in Torrance, California. Going on to stock twits, because that's where the real traders are at. What do you have on the twits for us?
There's some comments that I'm reading that deal with Walmart, I think, with this stock. Like this take from the FN Fortune. He says, GOEV bullish. Anyone who is familiar with Walmart, they do a thorough audit of companies and audit company finances before committing. There's also this one from Justin SS55. He says he's a plus member on StockTwits. He says bullish. 2 gaps filled, as you can see here on GOEV. Support level around $3.27. With this type of Walmart news, expect a multi-day run. And he's got his little chart in the comments.
Looks like we got a heavy hitter here popping up with the machine there, huh?
It looks like.
Is there anything popping there on the twits as far as any interesting comments or any bulls or sorry, any bears, bear takes or anything like that? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't see any bears from my point of view with looking through some of these comments. How about this take from TKO at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? He says, GOEV, this isn't a biotech stock. With huge contract in hand, they will get any additional financing they need. Already have a $250 million commitment. Plenty of cash available until the sales past $10.
It might not reach. It just depends on the deteriorating situation in the outhouse as well as the supply chain overseas, as you see societies breaking down everywhere around us. It's nice to think that, hey, things are going to be going good here, but you know, we'll have to see how it plays out. It's going to be an interesting year, especially going into Q4 there. We're going to have some interesting numbers more and more. I'm sadly, unfortunately, there. As you know, what we're witnessing right now is a unmitigated freaking disaster right now, as far as leadership and things like that, all across the board, not just in the outhouse, but all across the board there. The head doesn't know its feet or anything like that. It's stuck up the ass, basically. So the head doesn't know the ass. What else do you got on the twits there?
How about this take from Billy D. Kidd? He says GOEV bullish.
Looks like we're gonna have to get off of this one.
I used to own Canoo at $10. Always liked the stock. At under $1 billion valuation, looking attractive. I'll wait for a slight pullback and jump in.
So he's waiting for a pullback to jump in?
I guess so.
I would think that's a smart move, just because you have everybody's pumping up the jam. This thing is showing up on every freaking alert, all that. So you know the shorters are coming in. They're going to salute their shorts. It looks like on electric, Canoo stock doubles. Company resurrected after Walmart orders 10,000 EVs. Things are. This is a good sign, guys. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just saying, with all of this going on, supply chains could be affecting this, and then you have in the back pocket the invasion of Taiwan there, possibly. hopefully it's not going to happen, but you have to have that because Taiwan has the largest chip manufacturing in for the world as far as for that's where we get a majority of our chips for as far as the United States there. And so
Yeah,
if
and
that
our
was to happen to
conductors.
fall, that would crush our economy and that would affect the stock. I'm just pointing that out there. I don't want to poo-poo on the parade. I just want to throw that out there. It looks like EV startup Canoo continues to feverishly lay the railroad down in front of itself in its chugs along its route towards a scale production. A recent feeling of dread encapsulated by the company's low stock has life injected into it in a form of order of 4,500 delivery EVs, Walmart with possibly 10,000 in total. Does this skyrocket this more, or is this just another hype thing now, and then 2 or 3 months down the road we're going to see we're back to square one again? What do you think, Kage?
For this stock, looking at the year-to-date charts, it looks like it's got quite a ways to go to get where it was in early November, looks like. But
Mm-hmm.
even then, I won't necessarily hold my breath.
It says Canoo is Canoo. Sorry, but butchered it. Whatever. It's an EV startup company founded in 2017 by two former employees of Farday Future. The automaker has several EV concepts and working to bring production, including a multi-purpose delivery van and Canoo pickup truck. The first EV Canoo has been planned to launch in its lifestyle vehicle, the EV that caught the public's attention when the company was debuted. A modified version of Canoo was chosen to transport future astronauts in missions to launch the pad on a contract recently awarded by NASA. So that's another thing that it has going for them. What are you seeing on the twits for more takes and things like that, just to get a sense from the investors there?
Just looking at all the traders, this hype up with the Walmart and whatnot for this deal for
Just everything in general. Like
$4,500.
what are their comments and what's their feedback? Just whatever. Did they say, dude, it's a pile of dirt? Did they say they like it? Like, just read everything.
I think they're just getting into that naive green energy hopeful kind of thing with all this, I think.
Okay, what are they saying?
How about this take from, let's see. Just looking at a good comment here. GOEV, in before they chase. This is a comment from Real Team Trading. He said he's a Plus member, and he says GOEV, in before they chase. Love to see it. 27% from this day trade. Strong watch for multi-day potential. And he's got his little thing and little snippet in the comments.
Yeah, the only thing is, I mean, he's referring to like day trading and things like that. That's not going to carry you there long term. That's like short term thinking. It's not a bad take at all. I'm just saying that it's just short term thinking. What's the sentiment as far as what are some of the other comments that we have out there? I'll let you research there and just tell some of the listeners some of the comments. But I'm going to read this more and go into this vehicle here. Shortly thereafter, we shared news that Canoo had filed to recoup a $61 million in short swing profit allegedly made by DD Global Holdings. Canoo's second largest holder behind Tony Akia. The same day Canoo released its less optimistic quarter one that included a net loss of $125 million. Kage, does this sound a little? I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying, does this kind of follow the patterns of your Solyndras and your other ones with electric and government? I'm not saying they're government backed. I haven't checked that. I'm just saying that some of those stocks that are propped up and hyped by the Gov. And I know some of you blue bellies might freaking go after me for this, but sometimes you got to just say the way it is. I'm not against. We're both not against electric. It's just that sometimes
the technology is still in its infancy. Let's just say
exactly. Rome's not built in a day. Obviously you can't stay on oil forever, but until until you get into more of this, more breakthroughs and things like that, and how to mine it safer and things like that for the materials you need to be freaking realistic, and you can't just jump into it. So it says, based on Q2 expense productions of funding timings, the company expressed a substantial doubt to its ability to continue. The stock tumbled and things got more quiet as usual in the Canoo press room until Walmart stepped in. Do you think, what do you think as far as how that got cooking there? Do you think it was desperation, or you think that Walmart saw a good quality product? What do you think?
I think they saw an opportunity to try to sink their claws into the green market, I think, and they thought they could make a quick buck with a smaller company, I think, that may know a little bit more than they do about green energy, is my take.
Okay. What do you have? What do you have on the twits as far as what's more? Because this has 30,000 watchers on it. It's one of the most hyped up ones right now. Like,
Yeah,
as far as,
I had my they're still posting on stock twits.
yeah, just put anything that's new that's coming up, because we want to see what the real traders. I don't give a freaking crap if what Kramer says. This isn't a show about. I mean, we're reading Alphabet News and stuff like that, but I'm saying that we need takes from like real people here.
How about this one from SNY2K7? He says, GOEV, if this Walmart news came out last year, this would have reached $30. Oh
Yeah,
well,
it would
all
have.
good. Maybe next year. Praying hands.
I actually agree. I actually agree with that take, because the market back then was so overinflated by the monopoly money that was out there that is not a bad take whatsoever. That is actually a decent take. What else do you got?
There's like one or two bears
If
for
they're
the
bears
stock
and they're
that I.
stupid, let's just talk about it, because I like stupid ones like that, so I can respond to that. It gets me going.
This is a take from Big DJC99. He says GOEV bearish happens often, and he's got a article about linking one of the Canoo's headquarter vehicles, and it burned. The battery test had burned the vehicle or something.
That's
Like caught
actually an
fire.
interesting take. That's not a bad bear take. I've actually heard lots of those. Uh, I used to know some employees from a company that, to be named later, that had the same situation, and that's what happened. Not this brand, but another type of EV vehicle, and the corporation was pissed, and then the EV company went out of business anyway. So, because they got the piss suit out of them, so we'll just leave it at that. It looks like Walmart is set to order 10,000 Canoo electric LDVs. Canoo, it was exciting news. Press release this morning outlined the terms of new definite agreement by Walmart to begin. Walmart has agreed to purchase at least 4,500 EVs from Canoo, beginning the lifestyle vehicle you see above. You saw the specs. I had it paused on there if you missed it. Well, I'm sorry about that. They utilize the True Steer by Wire technology, reducing cabin intrusion and adding interior space. Solo seat offers better space and ergonomics, and panoramic window improves road visibility. 120 cubic feet cargo volume, 1,543 pound payload capacity, DC fast charging 20 to 80% 20 minutes, 200 plus mile range is pretty dang good there, and the rear cargo light. And no, this isn't a pump up the gem where I'm propping the stock up. I'm not trying to. There's some YouTubers out there that do stocks or selling you advice and things like that. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm just trying to give you exposure to it, and exposure to that's the only purpose of the show, is to give you exposure and to get the takes of the real traders. So, and we appreciate that we're almost to 2,500. Thank you for listeners for doing that for us. So, thank you. What else do you got on the twits there? And I'm going to get to this more of this Walmart news here, because it's pretty big. We're not going to cover any other news articles, because this was actually an excellent article written, and the alphabets will probably just parrot off of Electric Trek's article. So go ahead.
How about this take from Mux Lux 24U. He's a Plus member on StockTwits, and he says GOEV bullish. Wait, stop, and read this. They are celebrating in Bentonville GOEV headquarters. Everyone at this company is absolutely motivated, in my opinion, and will make this work out. Remember, Tesla is the tough years. GOEV is no Tesla in size, but they have solid leadership. Please give credit to where credit is due.
Yeah, and we're going to have to see where the 10,000 plays out. That is going to be the interesting story to hear going out when these get delivered and they start being in use and things like that. It's going to be, that's what you're going to want to hold on to. How is this going? If there's bad things that happen with these, then this will go down the whizzer, obviously. So that's something to pay attention to, is how these play out in this. The agreement also includes an option for Walmart to purchase up to 10,000 EVs from Canoo as part of the former strategy of the zero emissions across 2040. The fulfillment centers, looks like Walmart uses 3,800 of its brick and mortar locations to fulfill the delivery online orders, for full and deliver online orders. Those locations located 10 miles of 90% of the U.S. population. So is this, looks like it says here, sorry, I'm just looking through this. They said they're gonna use these to deliver online orders. So does that mean DoorDash gets the cut there, Kage?
I don't know if DoorDash will get a cut, but it sounds like they
No, I
might
mean like
try some kind of joint
DoorDash
venture
gets
with
the
them.
cut as far as that they're not going to use DoorDash anymore, because DoorDash drivers are really not filling those orders because they're saying online that the orders are too cheap. With employment shortage and things like that, are they going to be able to get drivers to pay them enough, which they probably will, but depends in certain areas. It might work out for them, so we'll see. It just depends if that's going to work out. I think it's a good deal for them because they're going to need, so Walmart not only delivers groceries, but they also deliver .com orders, which DoorDash does. So that's something to keep in mind. If these are used to replace those DoorDashers that are doing it, that could be huge. So that's another thing there. And they also have the .com orders. The .com orders will help them compete with Amazon. So that's something to put in perspective right there. What else do you have on the twits? And I'll cover this last thing and we'll jump on to the next one.
How about this take from Zithium Capital? They've got a couple of other stocks, which GOEV is one of them, and he said, and these are the 5+ tickers today for big movers, medium cap bot.
Did you say you had another bear take before that was he trolling, or just is there funny comments or anything like that, or no?
How about this one from Irishu, I think it's called. He says GOEV bullish. Please don't be a hog. Can someone keep tabs on Mega Micro Tony and our village idiot full gross? And he's got a picture of a dump truck dumping trash into a lake or something.
It's a possibility. There's two angles where this could play out. This could play out which I talked to you about just a second ago, with the DoorDash option, where that just replaces that with these, or it just flames out and they don't work at all. It just doesn't. None of it works out, and so that's two plays right there where you'd have to. And I'm a realist. I call it as I see it. The next stock we have is GRAB, and we have Hog on the team. Give your shout out for the yo.
Yay.
Yo.
We thought you got sick there, Hog, from the meat there, man.
No, man, I'm just sick of working, dude.
Oh, you're just sick of working?
Hell yeah, dude.
Are you sick? Are you sick of eking your way through life?
Yeah, dude. I want to go see the freaking where the wine. What is it? The beer flows like wine.
The beer flows like wine. I'm talking about a little place called
I thought it was supposed to be the wine flowing like water, basically.
We're just copying the lines of the movie. So
Yeah, Kage, you're not understanding. It's one of the many things you're just not understanding at this point, dude. I'm telling you that the women flock like the salmon of Capistrano.
they do, and to Aspen. So, and
Ass.
what's up?
Aspen.
Aspen. This stock is
Ashpen.
the DoorDash of Asia, Hog. The
What is
DoorDash of
the
Asia.
DoorDash?
Yep, it's the
Nice.
DoorDash of Asia. Grab Holding Ltd. Last tick was $2.04. You got November 2021. Things look good, and then it all goes and the shorters go out, and they throw the salute your shorts up. Donkey Lips comes out and puts the flags up, and puts the salute your shorts flags up, and then you are after hours you're at -3 cents. So that's where you're at. It looks like resistance is trying to come up. It was one of the top gainers today. Going into what would you say they do here? Well, you already know because I just told you. So going into stocks, because that's where the real traders are at. What do you have on this?
How about this take from Runhan007? He says, GRAB. One should think that it was possible for them to turn their massive network, millions of drivers, etc., into something positive. And there's another take from Stonk Son Stonks 69. He's actually got interesting takes for.
Dude, we were talking about stonks earlier.
What's that? What's the 69 for?
You got me. I don't know why so many people have that in their user name tag. It's just, I don't understand. He says, this will be a brilliant move for Amazon. Moving into Southeast Asia is a move toward the future. Indonesia alone has 270 million people, and they are young. The average person is under 40. Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia have been breaking away from fragile status. Even with the recession looming, these economies are holding up well. This area has leaped in technology with smartphones, but have a ton of room for growth. Tokopedia and Shopee are dominating now, but they really can't compete with Amazon, GRAB. And he's got a link to a Bloomberg article, looks like.
Kage, how old are you, dude? Aren't you like 45?
No, I'm not that old, no. And I would rather not reveal my age. Thank you very much.
Well, no one's expecting you to. You could have just made something up.
Come on, dog.
You could have said
that. The less people know, the better.
You're just taunting people now, dude. If people want to dox you, dude, you're gonna get doxed.
I don't care if they're gonna try to dox me. I'll actually go over there and sneak up behind them and snap their necks.
Well, there's no news of anything on Grab as far as what we saw. Hog, what do you, or Kagi? We're going to rely on the twits, and I'm gonna jump with you for some of this news because we got to figure out why this is popping and jumping. What other news do you have there on the twits there as far as this? And I'm going to jump on the boards with you.
Short sale restricted for 2022 of looks like July 7th. Looks like. I think a lot of the messaging about the stock, I think, is related to the recent movement with the deals, I think.
Okay, well, some of the
short
stuff,
sales.
Irish Now 31 is calling for, he's saying, when's the reverse split? Do you see a reverse split here, or is that just him talking about that?
I don't see it in the comments about a reverse split, but some people are saying that this stock is a joke, nothing but a pump and dump.
Well,
from Roz at 1985 for
It
the
is.
stock.
It
grab.
is. It is in the. It is located in the People's Republic of. So you know how that goes. But yeah, the boards are talking about a reverse split there. So looks like. Let's see what else. What else do you have? And I'll go through here.
How about this one from Incredible 81, GRAB bullish. Don't go up too fast. I don't want to be super rich.
Yeah, unfortunately with this one, I think you're gonna have some issues here. Hog, you still with us, or did you drop off? I think he might have dropped off because my internet's freaking torched here. It looks like. Have you seen Vector Victor is writing about the investment, explain Japan's autonomous robo-taxi to presently has Nissan in the lead. Present AI operation with safety driving transitioning to remote piloting. Interesting. What do you think of that?
I think it's an interesting idea on paper, but overall, you can't necessarily just take the autonomy out of the cockpit completely.
Mm-hmm. Stonky Stonk says this is simply too cheap. He says they have to move up, and it might be in the future for long. The boys are coming out of town. He says bearish. Do you think this stock is simply too cheap right now, or what? Or you think it's overpriced?
I think with the amount of money that has the market cap at, I think it's a little bit diluted, I think.
Yeah. We'll have to see how it plays out. The shorters are constantly manipulating this thing. I mean, this thing is popping every single week. I haven't seen any news why it's popping unless people are playing games and things like that. Sammy had, let's see, and actually that he's not talking about that again. What do you got on your end? I'm just looking through the old stuff.
There was some talk about like some, what is it called?
Hey,
How about this take from Sweepcast?
He always brings the receipts.
Yeah, he brings his receipts. GRAB, Grab Holdings option alert, January 20th. $32 puts at the ask 25 versus 100. OI earnings 8-7 before open estimated bear.
Mm-hmm.
Learn. And he's
I'm
got
going
his
out
little
on a whim to
ticker
say,
for the cut for a call / put. He says put for the stock, and he says type for the trade. Looks like.
huh? Well, I'm going out on a whim to say that I think someone else acquires this company. I don't know who, but I'm thinking there's going to be another company's going to gobble these guys up. That's just my opinion. My opinion there.
It's kind of a fact of life. The big fish eat the little fish, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what's going to happen with this one. Sorry to poo-poo on anybody's parade, but I think that's where I'll leave it at that on this. What about you?
I think we're good for this one. It's way down from where it was in November, and it's only like $2.51 right now for the up and up.
Yeah, especially the thing that has to worry you about this stock as well is the civil unrest in Asia specifically. It spreads with food shortages and things like that, because food shortages are coming, guys. You could say I'm a Debbie Downer, but it is what it is. So we have to discuss those kind of things. So, do you got anything to add there at all to this, or no? Nada.
I'll just say dominoes are falling, and watch your holdings and put your house into order.
Okay. Well, don't make it a dog show, and good night now. Now you just got to figure out record. Where the heck is stupid record to get rid of this?
It's
That's
not
the
on the
problem.
window.
The internet is really freaking messed up. All right, so if you want to continue on with liars, Brandon. So once those are done, we go to Sandy,
All right.
and then I'll see you on Friday.
Okay.
Okay, just
We're
call
not
me if
doing.
you.
We're not doing tomorrow. We're not
No,
doing.
we're off Wednesday and Thursday, and then we resume Friday. We do Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. That's what Lowell said, unless he changes it again.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so we're Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Wednesday and Thursday he does it. So
Yeah, I just felt weird this morning. I just couldn't just.
well, that's all good.
I don't understood. I didn't understand.
Yeah,
So
sometimes it happens. So cool. Well, I
right.
will talk to you tomorrow, I guess.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Okay. See ya.
Bye-bye.